dreamers and make-believers. In today's video, I'm doing my May wrap-up. I'm so excited to talk about these books with you. So, the first book that I read in the month of May was 1,000 Pieces of You by Claudia Gray. I really enjoyed this book. I think I touched on it in my last video or like a previous video, where what made me pick it up was that it reminded me of my own series of Water's Edge, because it deals with like different dimensions and other worlds and other versions of ourselves in these worlds. And 1,000 Pieces of You basically follows the life of a girl called Marguerite, who goes into other dimensions using this device called the Firebird to track down her father's killer. And it's kind of the adventure that she goes on with other people to uncover the secrets that have led to her father's death and what it means for her future and all of this amazing stuff. Yeah, I really enjoyed it, and I don't know if it's a trilogy, but I think it is. Wait a minute. So there's another one that's called 10,000 Skies Above You, which I really want, and then I believe there's another one as well. So I think it's a trilogy, but it could be more, I'm not sure. But I really enjoyed 1,000 Pieces of You. So as I mentioned in my last video, I like to mix up my TBR with something new, like something that I've never read before, and something old that I have read before, like a series that I'm continuing. So 1,000 Pieces of You was my new introduction to a new world, which I'm so glad that I took. And then I went back to something old, which was the Percy Jackson series. So what I read last month in May was Percy Jackson and the Battle of the Labyrinth, and that is the fourth one in the Percy Jackson series. So I'm hoping to finish the Percy Jackson series like the next month with the last one, which is The Last Olympian. So this one was really good. Obviously it's the fourth in the series, so I'm not going to go into too much detail because that would contain spoilers, but Percy Jackson is a fun read. I think this one was actually my favorite one in the whole series so far. I think the characters evolve, Rick Riordan's writing evolves, and the tension in the story itself just becomes more captivating. I mean, I really enjoyed the first three, but I think this one is definitely my favorite one, The Battle of the Labyrinth, and I keep saying very today, even though I don't mean very. And I'm really looking forward to the fifth one and finishing it off so I can start the next in the series. And then the third book I read was supposed to be King's Cage, and then of course another book came out. And I was so sure that like my bookstore wouldn't have it because, you know, I always get books late. I'm in Dubai. Why would I have the book that I want like right there when it's like the week it's come out? So I was like, no, I'm going to read King's Cage because I got King's Cage. But I went to the bookstore just to see what they had. I actually went for 10,000 Skies Above You because I wanted that, and they didn't have that. But guess what they did have? Guess what they did have? A Court of Wings and Ruin. And I was just like, what? What is this doing here? How do you have this beautiful beast of a book in your bookstore on release week? Like, this is just, ah! So I was very excited, and I bought it, and I talked about how I bought it all the way home, and I was very excited, and I kept stroking it, and I kept looking at Feyre, and I was like, oh, she's amazing, oh my god, ah! And so, of course, King's Cage, I was like, sorry babe, I'm gonna put you in June's TBR because A Court of Wings and Ruin needs to be read, and it needs to be read now. So as soon as I finished Percy Jackson, which was like the day I went to get 10,000 Skies Above You, I began A Court of Wings and Ruin, and it was fantastic. So you all know that I love the A Court of Thorns and Roses series, and my boyfriend is Rhysand, and you know, that doesn't need explaining. So if you have not read this epic, amazing fae series adventure of just magical awesomeness, then you need to. Of course, I'm not going to give much information on A Court of Wings and Ruin because, again, spoilers, but just the characters are incredible. Some of the scenes just make your heart just want to fall out of your chest, and you scream and you cry and you laugh and you die a little inside, and then you come back to life and you just do it all over again. It was such an amazing read. This was definitely my favorite read of May, and possibly my favorite read of the year. Actually, it's a tie. I really loved A Court of Wings and Ruin, and I really loved Morning Star by Pierce Brown. Morning Star blew my mind again with the ups and downs, the death a little, the dying a little in the inside, and then coming back to life. And again, this one just woo, blew my mind. Both of them are just oh. I also read Crooked Kingdom this year, which was a climax to like the end of a series. This is a duology, and this one also just slayed me. Just I love, these are just my favorite books of 2017 so far. I just looked at my precious. And that is all. And for those of you who don't know, I am doing an Indiegogo campaign for the launch of the Water Rushes series. So of course, you probably know that my book's are already out there. Water's Edge and Caught in the Ripples has already been released. But with the release of book 3, Swept Away, this August 1st, I am now doing like an Indiegogo campaign to hopefully generate enough funds to give the whole series a big release boost. I'm hosting a Facebook event called Rocketeers Unite, and there I'm giving all like updates and behind the scenes info and getting people's opinions on covers and whatnot. And then on the day of the campaign actually starting, we're going to start building the funds and hopefully have an exciting launch. So yes, if you would like to be involved in that, then do check out the link below. And I thank you very much in this dimension and the next. Until next time, I'll see you. Bye!